So, hi guys. Steve and I are at the 10 for 10 in London. As you, of course, most of you know, we've been invited to this event to celebrate our successes. So, I wanted to introduce you to Rob. Rob is one of our fellow members, and he is, creating havoc, aren't you, in the online world?
I'm not.
No,
Nothing of the sort.
What a lie. No, he is on this journey, same as we are. He's found this company, he's found his path, his life, if you like, his role life now. And tell us a little bit more then how you actually stumbled upon the SFM for us, Rob.
Well, I did actually stumble across it as well because I certainly wasn't looking for an online opportunity. To cut it short, if I can, I never usually can, but 20-year career, professional careers, scientist, sales, marketing, ridiculous hours, 12 hours minimum a day for 20 years. A lot of traveling. I worked out over the last 10 years of my career, I spent about 3 years away from my family.
Crikey.
Pretty much 3 years in hotel rooms. That's why I hate hotels now.
Yeah.
And
Takes its toll on you, doesn't it?
It does, but I was always looking for something else, always looking for the next opportunity, make a bit more money, that'll solve your problems, that'll sort your life out.
I think we all go down that path.
Just running away from how I really feel in life. And, my relationship with my wife and my children was getting worse and worse. And I started to struggle with drugs and alcohol. I have had cycles of addiction throughout my life, but those last few years of working, it just became unmanageable. My life became unmanageable. I lost work through it. And I woke up one day and I had a debt of £250,000, which I owed to 7 different creditors.
This is some story.
And so what I did was I took myself on. I realised that I'd just been running away from all my problems for a long time. And I was advised, I got help. I had to go through rehab, rehabilitation, and I was advised to go to 90 meetings, AA, NA, things like that, 90 meetings in 90 days. So I did a meeting every day for 9 months.
Oh.
Yeah, so I spent nearly a year really working on myself, really connecting with other people, just getting back into the world.
And did that make a big difference in your life?
Unbelievable. I mean, it put me in a great position when I started the journey with SFM, but then I was looking to go back to work, and the only thing that I knew to do was to go back into sales. I've been doing it for the past 10 years. I didn't want to do it, but I thought you need to get back into employment. You need to start earning some money again.
Yep.
I can't live forever.
No.
And it does grow on trees, actually, doesn't it? As we heard the other day.
Yeah.
It's paper, right?
It is paper, yeah.
There you go. But yeah, so I went for this interview for a sales role, and it was okay. The people were lovely that interviewed me. I thought, maybe I got the job here. It's gone well. When I came out of that interview, I just started to cry, like really, really cry. I realised that if I go back down on that path, the same results are going to happen for me.
Exactly the same, yeah.
It's going to be all right for a bit, but then what's going to happen again? I'm going to be away travelling. I feared that I would drink myself to death in the end, And
so you're trapped in that cycle.
Yep.
That vicious cycle.
It's that same cycle of life.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing changes.
No.
And so for me, then magically, I just stumbled across SFM. I wasn't looking for that kind of opportunity, but it showed me a completely different way of working and living.
Mm-hmm.
And so for the last year, I have been building an online business. It's not been easy.
No.
You know that.
Yep.
But you have to do it yourself.
Exactly.
But all the tools and the support is there for you, and everything is there within you as well. You just got to find that.
Yeah.
But I help you to find it.
You have to dig deep, don't you, and find your inner strengths, and that. I always say that determination, that drive, you need it all, don't you? You've got to push yourself forward, and you've got to push yourself out of your comfort zones, because it isn't going to come to you, is it, Rob?
Not at all, no. And like I say, it is in there for everyone. Some people are much more confident, but there's a lot of people who perhaps don't have that confidence at the beginning, but you can see it grow all the time through the activities they do. And it's just massive action every day. It doesn't matter if it's good, doesn't matter if it's crap. just keep on going and you'll grow.
Exactly.
And that's why we're here now.
And we went through a little bit of this yesterday because we had to share, we didn't have to, but we volunteered to show our videos, our latest videos that we've done for our marketing audience, and putting those up. I have no problem putting it out on YouTube for however many people want to watch it, but putting it in front of our little group, I was absolutely, heart was racing, palpitations. I'm like, oh my God, because I knew they were going to criticise, but it was going to be good criticism, good constructive criticism. And that's what we're here to do. We're here to learn from the best, learn from the leaders, support each other. And that's what this community is all about. Everyone is so wonderful in this community. All big hearts. They're all just great people. So just one final question. No, hang on, let me rephrase that. Tell me what your biggest fear was when you first came in, and tell me how you think you've overcome that.
Do you know what? I think when I started, I'd done so much work that on myself that I felt like I didn't have a fear.
Right.
And I felt like I could do anything.
You were invincible.
Yes. But do you know what? And I've thought that for a long time as well. But coming in here today, I actually realised that I've still got fears. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've got a fear because I want to keep my life very, very balanced now. It always used to be a million miles an hour. I know I have to keep myself well. You know, I don't want to go back to drinking again, and so I want to keep myself well. I don't want to lose that balance. And I've realised that there's a fear in me now that I'm worried how big this can get.
Yeah.
Not only this, but stuff that I'm doing charity work-wise, which is blown up as well.
Yeah.
But even though I'm scared, I do have a fear. I'm worried, but I have all the support and mentoring that I need.
Yeah. And you know you can just go to them at a drop
and so
of a hat,
my point, I guess, here is that, you know, whether you've got fears at the beginning or later or whatever it is, you've got the support to help you overcome them. But you've got to step into it first.
Exactly.
But that support's there.
Yeah.
And are we ever not going to have any kind of fear? It's always going to be there in some way. But sometimes, you know, fear almost seems like excitement now, doesn't it?
Yeah, you turn it around now. It becomes like an adrenaline.
Yeah. It can be uncomfortable, but like when you're in it, it's like you said, you know, yesterday when you shared your video, I shared my video this morning. I don't care if it's out there and who's looking at it, but it was weird how I felt like...
Within the group?
No.
Yeah.
But they're not judging us, they're giving us constructive criticism.
And that's what we're here
for. And actually...
for.
Our videos are quite good, aren't
they? It was fab in the end,
good,
wasn't it? Oh, no, we all like, we've done it. Well, I just want to say I am absolutely so made up to have met Rob. I've only ever met him. I haven't really met him. I've only ever seen him on these things, and I've actually met him in the flesh now. And
we're real.
He is a lovely, larger-than-life character. He is superb, and I'm sure the group of us will continue to be friends for life.
Yes, absolutely.
Anyway, we'll leave it there.
Bye.
Thank you. Thanks, Rob.
Thanks.